Buying a home can be a challenging process, especially in a competitive market where everyone is trying to outbid each other in order to get their dream home. So the question is, how can you make your offer stand out above the rest? Hi there and welcome. I'm Sonia Ramgobit, realtor with RE/MAX Real Properties in the Durham Region and GTA. And today I will be sharing some tips on how to help your offer stand out from the crowd. So let's get started. Tip number 1, having a mortgage pre-approval. A pre-approval letter from your lender can give you a significant advantage over other buyers. This shows sellers that you're serious and financially ready to buy. Your pre-approval letter should be for the amount that covers the home's price range you're interested in. Otherwise, it will no longer have an impact. Also, please keep in mind that you're getting a pre-approval letter and not a pre-qualification. There is a difference. And for those of you that would like more information on the difference between a pre-approval and a pre-qualification, please check out this video over here. Tip number 2 is knowing how to determine your offer price. It is recommended to start with a competitive but fair price. In a hot market, offering the asking price or slightly above can make a big difference. If you're working with an experienced real estate agent, they'll be able to provide you with insights into the local market and discuss other contributing factors that will help you craft a strong offer. They will also know how to negotiate on your behalf. Remember, it is very important that your offer price reflect the home's value and your budget. I usually have a plan in place with my clients ahead of time so that we know where our cutoff point will be during offer time. Tip number 3 is flexible closing date. Based on my experience, I've seen that if you can accommodate the seller's timeline, they might be more likely to accept your offer. So this can mean either offering to close quickly or giving the seller extra time to move out. Either way, being flexible can work to your advantage. Tip number 4 is providing a significant deposit amount. For those of you that may not know what a deposit is, in real estate, a deposit is a sum of money that you provide when you are making an offer to purchase a home. It shows the seller that you're serious about your offer. With that being said, the higher the deposit, the more committed you appear to be. Tip number 5 is waiving contingencies. First, let me explain what a contingency is. So a contingency in real estate is a condition or requirement that must be met in order for a real estate transaction to proceed to closing. So if the contingency is not fulfilled, the buyer or seller can withdraw from the deal without penalty. Now, the reason having no contingency is appealing to sellers is because it reduces the risk of the deal falling through and usually speeds up the sale process. So for example, if the buyer doesn't need time to secure a mortgage to complete the purchase, this reduces the risk of the deal falling through if the buyer doesn't get approved for a loan. Please keep in mind that although waiving contingencies can make your offer more appealing, it can be a very risky move at times. I highly recommend to proceed with this option with caution, especially if you're thinking of waiving a home inspection, because not knowing the full condition of a home, especially an older home, can be very risky. So I just want you to keep this in mind and take this into consideration. Tip number 6 is adding a personal touch to your offer. I have encouraged many of my clients to write a heartfelt letter or even a video message to the seller explaining why they love the home and how they envision their future there. Several times this strategy has worked in their favor and their offer was chosen. For example, one of my clients was trying to repurchase their childhood home. They wrote a personal letter to the seller explaining how much the home meant to them and how they wanted to keep the home and have the home remain in their family. After hearing the story, the offer was chosen. For some sellers, their home is more than just a structure, and they get comfort knowing it will be taken care of. So in scenarios like this, adding a personal touch goes a long way. So let's recap. A pre-approval letter, offering a competitive price, being flexible with your closing date, considering a significant money deposit, carefully thinking about waiving contingencies, and not underestimating the power of a personal letter or video are some strategies that can make your offer stand out. I hope these tips help you be in a stronger position to get your offer accepted and move into your dream home. As always, feel free to reach out. I'm always here to help. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.